Welcome to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive.
Great to be diving in again.
Today we're getting straight into the Springboks camp. We've got some insights, courtesy of Planet Rugby, featuring assistant coach Deon Davids.
Ah, Davids.
Huh?
Always interesting to hear his take.
Exactly. He's been talking about their goals, their plans for the upcoming 2025 season.
Right. Building on what was a pretty stellar 2024 for them.
Definitely. So our mission here is to unpack what he said, understand their mindset moving forward.
And figure out what it means for their rivals and, for us watching.
Couldn't have put it better. And hey, if you enjoy this kind of deep analysis, make sure you subscribe to Rugby Obsession. Don't miss out.
Always good to stay informed.
Okay, so let's set the scene. 2024,
Yeah.
They finished top of the world rugby rankings.
Which is, where they always aim to be, right?
Pretty much. And look at the record. 11 wins from 13 tests. That's an 84.6% win rate.
Incredible consistency. Just those two narrow losses.
Yeah, 1-point defeats against Ireland and Argentina. Agonizingly close.
Shows the fine margins at the top level. But overall, a massive year.
And now, Deon Davids is talking about building on that. He used the phrase, achieve dominance for 2025.
Dominance. That's a strong word. Not just winning, but really imposing themselves.
It signals massive ambition, doesn't it? No resting on laurels here.
Not at all. It suggests they feel they can go up another level, control games even more. It's quite a statement of intent.
But 2024 wasn't all smooth sailing. Davids pointed out the injury challenges.
Ah, yes, particularly in the forwards, wasn't it? Locks and hookers.
That's right. He called it a challenging period, which, makes that 84% win rate even more remarkable.
Absolutely. Coping with key injuries tests your depth, your systems, everything.
How vital is navigating those kinds of bumps in the road?
Oh, it's crucial. It shows the squad's resilience, the coaching adaptability, the fact they came through it so strongly speaks volumes.
So looking ahead to 2025, the picture seems, healthier.
Yeah, David sounds much more optimistic on the injury front. He said, we should be in a better situation.
We've got big names potentially coming back fully fit. Lou Diager.
Huge presence.
And Franco Mostert, who's apparently doing well over in Japan.
Yeah, getting good game time there. Both bring so much experience to that second row.
And then there's the local talent stepping up. Saman Morat.
Physical player. Seems to be learning the systems quickly, from what David said.
And Ruan Norche as well, taking his chances.
Good to see that pipeline working, bringing players through.
Plus, the main man, Eben Etzebeth, is back and getting back to his best form.
A fit and firing Etzebeth is, a nightmare for opponents, isn't he?
Definitely. So Davids talks about their fortunate depth at lock. He sounds genuinely excited about having everyone available.
And you can see why. That kind of depth gives you options, tactical flexibility. It also drives internal competition, which is always healthy.
So what kind of impact could this have? A full stable of locks ready to go.
It's a massive boost. You can rotate, manage workloads, tailor selections for specific opponents. It underpins that forward power they rely on.
Okay, let's zoom in a bit. Davids is hands-on with the lineouts.
Right. A critical area for any team, but especially the Springboks.
He seems pleased with some of the innovative stuff they did in 2024, but he also admitted some teams got clever.
Finding ways to counter their Maul, I imagine. That's always the cat and mouse game at set piece.
Yeah. So they've done detailed analysis on that. The goal now, stay a step ahead of our opponents.
Continuous evolution. You have to keep refining, keep asking questions, otherwise you get figured out.
He mentioned it's collaborative too. Coaches sharing ideas with players feeding back.
That's vital. The guys in the middle, they feel what's working, what the opposition is doing. That input is invaluable.
And he really stressed how integral the lineout is. Attack, defense, it's central.
It's your primary platform for possession, often in good attacking positions. And defensively, disrupting the opposition lineout is huge.
His main objective for the forwards in 2025, again that word, achieve dominance, specifically in the lineout.
Makes sense. If you dominate the lineout, you control territory, you control possession, you put immense pressure on, it's foundational to their game.
Why is that specific area such a battleground?
Because it's one of the few guaranteed contests for possession. Win your ball cleanly and you're on the front foot, steal theirs, and it's a massive momentum swing. Plus, the Maul threat that comes off it.
A real weapon.
A huge weapon. So that focus on line-out dominance, on innovation there, it's absolutely key to their ambitions for 2025. If you're finding this breakdown useful, remember to subscribe to Rugby Obsession. We do this regularly.
Good point. So wrapping up the preparation side, it sounds like they're already hard at work.
Oh, yeah. David said the coaching team has analyzed their own game, analyzed opponents for next year.
Proactive stuff. He sounded really positive, saying they're all well prepared and look forward to a great season ahead.
That tells you about their professionalism, doesn't it? That relentless drive to improve, to leave nothing to chance. That's the Springbok way, often.
It certainly sets a high standard. Okay, so as we finish up this deep dive, let's turn it over to you listening.
Yeah, we want to know what you think.
What are your thoughts on this laser focus on forward dominance, especially the lineout? Is that the right priority?
And which players are you most excited about? The returning stars like Diego, or maybe the emerging guys like Morad or Norcha?
Jump onto our social channels, let us know your take. We genuinely want to hear your opinions.
It's going to be fascinating watching how it all plays out on the pitch next season. That set-piece battle, the depth, lots to keep an eye on.
Absolutely. So that was our deep dive into the Springboks 2025 plans, straight from Deon Davids. Hopefully it gives you a clearer picture of where they're heading.
Yeah, aiming high as always.
And one last reminder, don't forget to subscribe to Rugby Obsession for all the latest insights and analysis.
Keep yourself in the loop.
Thank you for listening to the Rugby Obsession Deep Dive. We look forward to you listening to our next episode.